co-stream we've done in years. I used to do a lot of co-streams, and then I just stopped for a while. So now we're doing those again. So hopefully people in the Discord, which again, if you're not in the Discord, definitely join the Discord. For those of you that are going to be coming in here, watching the replay, please join the Discord. It's linked below. But I'm hoping we can do more streams like this and just have more like-minded collectors on the streams. Now I'm going to go really quick. I'm going to double back and I'm going to just post in the Discord. All right, beautiful. And we got 6 people in here to start. So before we go ahead and get this stream started, I want to go ahead and preface before we go ahead and talk about Pokemon, because for me, the last thing I can really think about right now is Pokemon cards, frankly. Those of you that are in the Discord already know this. This isn't news to you, but today at approximately noon, my wife and daughter had my bearded dragon, and I let them take the lizard outside. And I was like, I'm gonna go make a YouTube video, and I'm gonna upload it in a bit later. And so I was like, can I trust you guys watching the bearded dragon? They watched the lizard for a little bit, and then after about the 20 minutes, I come back down. The lizard's gone. I'm freaking out. We've been freaking out all day. So I'm not in the best headspace, but that's the thing in life. No matter what challenges you're going through, you still have to keep going and keep pushing at what you're doing, which is why I still uploaded the video I made today, even though when I uploaded that video, I was actually really, really like going through it. One of our neighbors has spotted the bearded dragon in their backyard, but we're not going to go and check it out. I didn't want to be weird going into someone's backyard like late at night. Like, I'm not trying to get shot. But not that I actually think that would happen, but I just, tomorrow morning, we're going to go check in their backyard. Hopefully the bearded dragon will be there. So hopefully all will be well. But I just need everybody's good energy and prayers that everything is going to work out fine. So yeah, that's all I got from there. Just we're just gonna say a little prayer for the bearded dragon. His name is Zard. Zard, hopefully wherever you are safe and cozy and burrowed, and tomorrow we'll bask in the sun where we can catch you. So yeah, wish me luck on finding the bearded dragon that got away tomorrow. But anyways, we've got my boy Billy here. We're gonna go ahead and get this stream rolling. Thank you everybody who's come out, and yeah. Billy, if you want to introduce yourself, how long you've been collecting, what you primarily like to collect, and why.
All right. Well, first of all, I know you'll find Zard, man. I mean, I lost my cat once, and I was out there like 3 days straight looking for him. He eventually came back, but I know what it's like to lose a loved one in that regard. So you'll definitely find him, man. I have faith.
I have faith too.
Yeah. So my name is Billy. I'm homies with Orion, and I've been a collector since. Oh, I'm an OG. I mean, you can tell by the shirt. I've been collecting since like 1999. So, like I pulled cards when I was like 9 years old. So I actually pulled 2 vintage Shining Gyarados in a 2-week span when I was a kid, and I didn't know what they were because I was like, "What the heck is this Shining? Like I've never seen this before."
Right.
Now it's like,
It was
holy
like,
crap!
this isn't what I want. I want like the basic. I want the Lugia. I want the Charizard. I don't want whatever this Shining is.
I want the Houndoom. What is this? No, but Shinings are sick. But yeah, I've been a collector since 1999, and I kind of stopped like every kid because like Pokemon wasn't cool in middle school and high school. But then I kind of got back into it when 2020 came around, kind of like everyone else. And so yeah, I've been collecting since 1999, took a break, and then 2020 on, I've been collecting as well.
Oh my God. Finally, the chat came in. I'm sorry, Billy. I was like, "Where is our chat tonight? What is going on?" Chat, chat is 5 minutes late. Chat's like 10 minutes late in my mental state. All right, all right. So continue. I'm sorry, Billy.
Oh no, yeah, I've been collecting back at it since 2020, but I'm an OG. Started in 1999. Yeah.
I think that's honestly a really fucking real point that I don't feel like enough people talk about, like that stage where you're getting older and your guy friends, or maybe not your guy, my guy friends were super nerdy, so like they didn't talk about girls at all. But right, I could hear the lacrosse players and the football players and the other kids, right? You can hear them talk about girls and like spitting game and all this and the other, and like suddenly you're like, damn, like I really don't care about that, but I need to reprioritize what I'm doing with my time because I feel like I'm doing something wrong. But like me and
Right.
my friends were big into Yu-Gi-Oh, not so much Pokemon.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
um
I mess with Yu-Gi-Oh too, bro. Like Dark Magician Girl. Like you know what I'm
and
saying.
dude, and the Yu-Gi-Oh cards are going crazy right now too.
Yeah, I'd love to dip my toe in Yu-Gi-Oh, but I just like one avenue, and I kind of want to like I trim the fat with my PC, so I don't want to like dip my toes in too many things. So I want to stay.
Yo, we just got hit with a fat super chat. I'm trying to click on that. I don't know why the stream looks different. I don't know if someone just sent that. I appreciate that. Um, I wish it would let me read what the chat is, Billy. I don't. Do you see anything
Yeah,
on
I
your
see
end?
it. It's Rocco / underscore MK. Oh, Ryan, I'm so happy I found a dream grail of mine, and I will keep the BW Jirachi 10 for a long time. Have a great stream. $10. That's awesome.
Dude, that's Rocco from the Discord. Congratulations on your Jirachi Grail. He just got a full art Jirachi that is
Nice.
absolutely insane.
That's
I'm wondering, guys, bear with me. This is going to be painful. I got to do it. I have to see why it's not showing. Okay, so it has to be rotated that way. So, what's the deal? Why can't I see? Like, I'm wondering why you were able to see it, Billy, and I still can't see it.
mine's vertical. Is yours vertical?
Mine's vertical too.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Oh well.
Dark Magician Girl be looking clean though. A comment. Nice.
This happened last night too, or not last night, but Wednesday night. This happened too, where like Diana was reading me some of the chats because they weren't even coming in on my end. Okay.
Okay.
Um. Yeah, I think it's interesting that like as you're getting older, you kind of have to you kind of feel like you have to let go of all this stuff to kind of just conform and be normal. And I think a lot of us wonder like why didn't I stick with this, right?
Yeah,
Why didn't I continue collecting?
definitely.
And it's not to say that we would have kept everything we collected, right? We probably would have bought, sold, and traded a lot of stuff along the way.
Yeah.
But for you, was there any big reason why you just completely stopped?
Yeah, I mean, I'm Canadian. I grew up collecting hockey cards. It was hockey cards and Pokemon cards. And I wish, like, and I dabbled in Yu-Gi-Oh a bit and basketball too. Like, that's the thing. I wish I had stuck to Pokemon. I don't even like my hockey cards. I want to get them for Pokemon cards. That's what I want to do. But yeah,
I loved Yu-Gi-Oh. There's no reason that I should have like ah such
yeah,
regret
they're
there.
sick Yu-Gi-Oh, right? I mean, Blue Eyes White Dragon is probably the most iconic. There's so many. Like, yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh is awesome, definitely.
So, what are the top chases for you? What are cards that you think might be a little slept on, I guess, or undervalued even if you're thinking about it from
Yeah,
an investing standpoint?
yeah. Well, I'm strictly vintage.
Okay.
You're talking prior to 2003? So just Wizards of the Coast. Is that what you're referring to?
Do you think you'll always be vintage?
Yeah, vintage is king, and
So,
plus it's nostalgic. I grew up with vintage, so that's why I
right.
like vintage. Yeah.
Right. So, do you think you'll ever buy a modern card, or do you think if you buy a
Uh,
modern card, you think that'll start you down the rabbit hole of modern
well,
Pokemon collecting?
yeah, I'm one for one with modern. I bought a Brilliant Stars Charizard, the one with Venusaur's in the back. That one? Is that
You
the one?
got that card?
I bought it for $40 off a buddy. I graded it and it came back at 10. So I was like,
Dude.
oh, this is cool.
What? Dude, I didn't know
Yeah.
that, Billy.
Yeah, I mean,
That's sick.
I'm 1 for 1 with modern stuff.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. And I was like, is this how easy it is to grade modern? That's what I was thinking.
Dude,
Yeah,
no, that's insane, dude.
yeah, yeah. So
Um,
modern's cool in that regard. Like, oh, I can get tens pretty easily in modern.
oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah.
I opened so much Brilliant Stars just to pull that Charizard, which we did get a 10 on.
That's the one that you just got with the cool background, right? In the display.
Yeah, I actually ended up
That one's sick. Yeah.
I ended up taking the background off. I was like,
Oh,
I
really?
like this art. I don't need the
You
art
took that off?
the
Oh,
art
that's kind of
background.
cool.
But yeah, it was just kind of corny.
Not for
It was
you.
kind of
Yeah.
corny. I had to take it off.
No, I feel it. That's sick though. That background. It's like specifically for that card. You know. Yeah.
Um, so what is your dream Grail card?
Crystal Lugia PSA 10 English.
Why is that?
It's the best card of all time. It's the best crystal. It's the no. It's seriously coming out of the ocean. I'm a
Come
Pisces.
at me.
So,
Come at
yeah.
me.
Bro, I'm a water sign. I'm a Pisces. He's coming out of the ocean. Like, come on now, with the storm. Like, it's
Pretty
epic.
fire.
I
It's pretty
mean,
fire.
there's several storm cards. Tyranitar Aquapolis has the storm, the thunder. Crystal Lugia Aquapolis as well has the thunder. Mewtwo Expedition, where he's like this, that has the thunder in the back. Rocket Zapdos from Gym Challenge has the thunder. I just love thunder cards. Like it's so
Yeah.
thick and like the storm. Sabrina's Alakazam is in a storm too. So there's a lot of sick
I
cards.
actually didn't notice that about Sabrina's Alakazam. It just looks
Yeah,
like he's doing an attack on the card. I
I
didn't
think
really
he's in
see
a
it.
storm. Also, like Shining Gyarados, low key's in a storm too. Like I just like storm cards. Like for real.
Hold on. I wonder if I try something because I've been going back and forth with like texting and the Discord and the chat. So last night when I went back and forth from the Discord to the stream, it showed me
Yeah.
the chat. I have a hard time believing that the chat is stuck where Austin and Rillo Bane were the only chats. That's all I see.
Yeah, Austin's like, how dare you wear that sweater and not say Blastoise? That's
Yeah,
funny.
so see that's the thing. Like I want to see those. I want to see the chat because I.
Yeah. No, I love Blastoise. He's in my top three. Blastoise is my third favorite Pokemon.
Dude, that's really weird, dude. So for whatever reason, I just don't see. Okay, live chat. All messages are. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, I'm an NPC
What happened?
thing now.
You see everything? That's good.
Dude, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm a fucking NPC. All right. So you have to go to chat settings. Dude, that's
Oh,
so
you got it
basic.
now.
They just make that easier. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Tuscan, what's good? Porky, what's good? Can't find any more Pokemon except places that doesn't charge MSRP. Giving up on collecting for now. Dude, and I feel that. Hold on. Fluffy, how we doing? Rillo, yo, what's good? Michael, how we doing? Win, how we doing? Rocco, dude, I hate that I missed Rocco's super. Black and White is insane low pop stuff. Kid Wolf, yo, what's good? Facts, getting back and playing Pokemon. Do. Tim, yo, it's good. Dude, Summon Skull is the real goat. You like Summon Skull, Billy? You fuck with
Yeah,
Summon
it's
Skull?
dope. It's dope. Yeah, for
He's
sure.
creepy. He's
Yeah,
creepy, but
yeah.
um.
Yeah.
Drew, yo, it's good. Okay, hold on. Let me just. I want to get down.
Yeah, catch up.
DRA. Okay, Jesus. Okay, you acting like 13-year-old. You wish you could act like 13-year-old, my boy. You wish.
Right.
Whatever internet Billy has, Orion needs to upgrade to it. Oh, look at that diss. Okay. All right. So now that I can see the chat there, perfect. Okay. So on those cards with that stormy background, I personally feel that one of the best of all time is the Aquapolis Tyranitar.
Yeah, I
He looks
concur.
like Godzilla coming out of the brush, and it's just there's just nothing like it. And honestly, I know you like that card. I feel like that card is actually severely, like ridiculously undervalued. And
Yeah.
honestly, even at a $10,000 price point, I think that card is undervalued.
Yeah. Well, I
But
mean, it just sold for 11K. I mean, I think it's getting up there. I
okay, people
yeah,
are finally coming to around to it
yeah.
because I think the Aquapus Tyranitar might even be lower pop than the Shining Tyranitar. So when you're talking about these grails, Tyranitar, the Shining Tyranitar is crazy grail right now, right? That's
Yeah, definitely.
20K.
Yeah,
I
beautiful card.
don't. I think the pop is very, very comparable to Aquapolis. If somebody wants to look this up and chime in the chat, you can. But that's kind of my reasoning behind that. With all of the Aquapolis Grail cards going up in value, I just think the Tyranitar to me is like a legendary.
I love
So
Tyranitar. I mean, I think the Aquapolis T-Tar is the best Tyranitar of all time. I really like the Expedition Tyranitar. The Dark Tyranitar is beautiful because he's like kind of charging at you sideways. That's pretty
yeah.
sick. I do like obviously the OG Tyranitar. Um, that is Neo Discovery, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Neo Discovery.
Which one?
The Neo Discovery Tyranitar. I'm pretty sure.
Neo Discovery Tyranitar. Okay, so the
Yeah.
Neo Discovery Tyranitar is the one where he's got this really distorted looking foot. His like foot is like the first thing you kind of see. Um, that
Yeah,
that's kind of an odd one. That's kind of an odd one. Kind of the expedition Tyranitar is also kind of interesting, right? It's
yeah,
cool. It's a cool art, but
yeah. The expedition one's cool. He's like half in the water. I feel like he's like was in the water taking a bath or whatever, and then he's coming out of the water. You know. So
just have a little bird bath.
yeah, so that one's cool though. I like that one definitely.
Okay, so the the Aquapus Lugia would be your top pick.
100%.
Um,
Too bad it's like 50 grand, but yeah. Yeah.
yeah, wow. Yeah, and you know what? That's probably too cheap. That's probably too cheap right now,
Bro,
honestly.
last year, bro, was 14 grand, and like that's still a lot, but it's way more now. Obviously, it's crazy.
I honestly thought that card was a buy anywhere under 20 grand, to be
Well,
honest.
you have the nine, so
Um,
that's really awesome. By the way, do you have the nine near you by any
yeah,
chance?
yeah. As much as I don't want to fully condone people showing off cards, I think occasionally it's okay. I think everything in moderation is okay.
Yeah, it's apropos to the stream.
Bro, I don't know what I'm gonna do about the this this Neo Genesis Typhlosion I just got. It's so freaking clean, but I still like my other one. I know
The
I need to
newest
sell it
shirt.
right now. I'm like, bro, you need to let go of stuff. You need to. I almost did. I almost listed some sevens and some eights last night, and I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, you'll know when it's right, but you have the newest shirt one on the market, so it's a beautiful copy. The T17.
Yeah, man, I gotta say, yeah, this card is absolutely insane.
Best crystal. I mean, your crystal Zard is phenomenal. I would put the Zard at number two personally, and then for me, this is the best crystal.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's that side profile hand drawn. You're
Um,
right. I didn't even notice. I just thought he was flying near the ocean. I did not
like
ever even.
he's
I feel
coming out
ashamed
of the
right now.
ocean.
You're right. There's at the very bottom of this card, you can see the water dripping off his feet. I
It's so
literally
sick.
never even noticed that, bro.
Yeah, well, now you do.
I'm gonna appreciate this
Remember
so
in the
much more.
movie, he was in the depths, living in the ocean, and he's coming out. It's kind of like that.
So you think this card was kind of like based off the movie a little bit?
Yeah, 100%, bro. It's literally the best card ever, if you ask me. I mean, I know there's some people who, base set Zard. Like, you know, a lot of people love.
Base sets are
Yeah. For me, like, I love Blastoise. Blastoise is in my top
Blastoise
3.
is sick.
Yeah, I would like out of the 3 starters, I even like Venusaur more than Charizard. It's weird. Like I for me it's Blastoise, Venusaur, Charizard. Like there's so many sick Venusaurs. Like Erica's Venusaur is like one of my favorite Venusaurs. And Blastoise, there's Expedition Blastoise, half in the ocean, like so sick. Dark Blastoise,
The
obviously,
the the Expedition Blastoise, I think, is going to go down as like one of the most incredible Blastoise cards
it's
of all time.
phenomenal.
I think everybody agrees that like that distorted face, like in the
So,
water, it's pretty insane.
yeah,
I think there's a Feraligatr. There's the Feraligatr in Expedition, which I
yeah,
feel like was done by. I mean, you would think they were done by the same artist. I'm not 100% on that.
very similar. Yeah, that for alligator is so sick. That's like in the swamp, like where for alligator should be in the swamp. So he's like half in the swamp, half out. Whereas Blastoise, he's in the open ocean, like swimming with war turtles. You know what I mean?
You know, we haven't honestly though, with how popular Blastoise is, it's kind of shocking that we didn't get more artwork that really shows him in his natural habitat. That's one thing that I do love about, the newer cards. I mean, dude, look at this. So this Kingdra EX, this buddy was consigning a couple of these alt arts, and I still haven't bought them from him. But I told him like, dude, I'm buying these off of you. If the market goes up, that's fine. I'll give you 80% of whatever it goes up to. But
Yeah,
and he's fine with that. He's not putting me on any time frame, which is like that's a fucking homie move. Um, but yeah, this one right here, I just got some smudges on this one. Okay, anyways, this artwork is
that's good.
crazy. Where he's like in the ocean, brushed up against the rock, flying out.
Gorgeous.
That's one thing. That's why I like to do vintage and modern, is because I feel like we just don't get that with any vintage cards hardly ever.
Yep.
So that's what modern has going for it for me. It's definitely seems like it's more artistically advanced.
Yeah.
Uh, but the
And
nostalgia and like the yellow border, especially because now everything is the silver border. The
uh-huh.
nostalgia definitely is with those yellow borders and with the older vintage stuff.
So
Um,
so you don't like the Kingdra crystal, right? That's your least favorite crystal, right?
Dude, I will take this crystal. I will take this card over the Crystal Kingdra any day of the week.
Yeah.
This is art. This is seriously art. This is phenomenal art.
That is I admit that's a beautiful
The
card. Yeah.
Crystal Kingdra is not art. It is like CGI garbage.
It's
Even though
a
I
little
know that
strange.
there's
Yeah.
people that like the Crystal Kingdra, it's so bad to me.
I like
So
the
bad.
Crystal Kingdra, but I can understand what you're saying for sure.
Um, I'm trying to think.
You
What
like
were
dragons too. Like is Kingdra top 20 Pokemon for you? Is he in the top 20 for you?
Kingdra?
Yeah.
No way.
No
No
way.
way. Not even in the atmosphere.
Well,
No
because
way.
you like dragons. He's a
No, I
dragons guy.
do like dragons. And Kingdra is a dragon technically, but like
Yeah, bro.
is
Kingdra's
it,
sick.
is Seadra and Horsey dragon type too? Like I feel like nah. I feel like it evolves into a
I mean,
dragon type.
Seadra is dragon type. Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
Dude, I just played Heart Gold Soul Silver on emulator, and I got a Kingdra, and I got it to like level 65, and it knows like all the best moves. So I like Kingdra a
To be
lot.
fair, Kingdra is a sick Pokemon, and this art in particular is making it grow on me a lot more.
Yeah,
Because he just looks so fucking tough.
yeah, bro.
Um,
Aquapolis Kingdra goes hard, bro. You know what I'm talking about? The Hollow. That
of
card is sick.
course, of course. Let's see. Okay, Cubone is best. What do you think about Cubone, actually?
I like Marowak more.
Just straight to Marowak. Why do you like Marowak more?
I
Marowak
mean,
doesn't have the story.
nah, but when you're in the games and you're going through the fog and you get to the end, you fight a Marowak and it's like the grand reveal and like you know what I'm talking about. Yeah,
You are way more nostalgic than I am, actually.
yeah. I
Um,
love Pokemon, bro. Like
but
I'm
what do you think about the story with Cubone wearing being a Charmander wearing its mother's skull. Do you buy into that?
Well, yeah, I like the Clefable being Gengar conspiracy more, but I
We
do.
just jumped straight to the Clefable. Like, by the way, guys, fuck Cubone because there's Clefable.
No, I do like the Charmander thing. I think it's legit. I mean, that could be a thing. Um, I like Charmeleon more than Charmander too. Like that's just a thing. I respect. Do you like the Ivysaur,
We're
Wartortle,
still we're
Haunter?
still going around the Cubone lore.
Yeah, Cubone's cool. He's not my favorite. I'll just say it. Cubone's not really it for me.
But what about the lore? What about the Charmander losing its mother? Do you actually think that that's actually real, or do you think that's just something we've all made
Cap,
up?
bro. That's probably cap. That's probably
That's probably cap. Chat,
yeah.
chat. Do you think that that's cap?
Chat. Is it cap?
I feel
It's
like if you look
Charmander.
at Cubone's feet or something, they'll be like different from a Charmander, but maybe they're actually really similar. Also,
Maybe.
the colors are that greatly different. But I also feel like if a Charmander's out there on its own all the time, I don't know, maybe just like it's like the pigmentation of its skin, it just gets darker. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of how that theory would stack up. I wonder what people think
Are,
about
are
that.
you are you a big Charmander? Oh, well, you love Charizard, so you probably love Charmander, huh?
I do think Charmander's the shit. I
Yeah.
do think Charmander's the shit.
Yeah.
Um, a fire salamander is basically what he
Yeah.
is. Just
Pretty,
sick.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Tails on fire. Um, the Cleanosaur. Loido, Crystal Nidoking is peak. A
Mhm.
PSA. So this is right up Billy's alley. Billy's baiting you guys into this. He wants you to start talking about the Grails.
Yes.
Um,
Please do, chat.
Crystal Nidoking is peak. A PSA just sold for 17K.
So sick. And Orion, you got yours for 2.1.
I can't even imagine. I
Unbelievable.
can't even imagine. What
Unbelievable. You
world
got
are we
you
living in? What
you
world
dude.
are
You
we
got a
living in where
you got
people
a
are
steal.
spending? What
You got
is
a steal
going
on your
on?
Nidoking. Amazing.
Oh my god. Um, Japanese tattoo yakuza are that is basically what the Kingdra is. I think that's what they're referring to. Daniel, should I know you better? Oh my god, only my girl. What time? I have no idea what that even is. Okay. Um, Austin Cubone is annoying. Um,
Yes.
okay, so let's go ahead and let's talk about what people really want to talk about, which is I think what the fuck is going on with this market right now.
Insane.
Um, I think prices are going to keep going higher on a lot of cards because the scarcity is real, the low pop FOMO hype is real, but I think we're running on something other than FOMO and hype now, and we
Yeah.
are dealing with multi-millionaire funds and people that are coming in and buying these cards. Do you know about the Van Gogh Pikachu meme strategies story?
Yeah, how one group is buying all the Van Goghs. Is that what you're referring to?
Awesome. I love it. So
Yeah.
even though you're into vintage, you kind of know what's going on, even with the modern stuff that you don't necessarily, mess
Yeah, I
around with.
mean I'm not like intently listening to the modern chatter, but I understand it.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that was huge. That was huge news to me. My Discord, I live under a rock, right? Outside of being with my family and working at the bar, like my Discord tells me half of what's going on.
Yeah.
Um, so what do you think about that? Is like one group buying out, like one group with real buying power, buying out modern cards like that?
Well,
That can happen with vintage, and that will continue to happen with modern, certainly.
yeah, so you're referring to modern specifically, right? Right now?
Yes, but I'm also referring to companies doing that with vintage cards and that being a reason why those cards will continue to go up in price.
Yeah, well, if you did it for vintage, it's a different convo. But as far as modern, I mean, how many Van Gogh Pikachu's are there in a PSA 10? Do you know?
I don't know. There has to be thousands.
Thousands, right? So I mean, they're gonna continue buying those for a couple years, you know. But with the vintage, let's say they go after, all the PSA 10 Misty's Gold decks. Okay, there's 65 in the world in a first edition 10. There's not that many on the market. When you see one, it's gonna sit for a bit because it's so expensive. Like we just saw
Will it sit for a bit? I don't think in this market it would sit for a bit
it's
because it's
probably
so
gonna
low
go.
pop.
Yeah, it's a beautiful card. Reminds me of the
Well,
Oregon coast. But go ahead, sir.
Well, I mean, okay, so if they were to do that with vintage, why not do it with the nines where they're more accessible and they could actually that's a shallow market. They could easily buy that out. Maybe there's more, I think everybody would agree with this that there's just more investability in the tens. The tens are just if you're going to invest in this, invest in the tens. But I
Yeah,
think there's a lot of value in the nines, even the modern nines. If you were buying up 151, now granted, this is Pokemon 151 we're talking about here, which is really hot right now. But like a great example of if you were buying up PSA nines that were cheap, cheap, cheap right now you would be able to cash out big time, but then again, I guess it's like, well, Ryan, you could buy so many other cards and cash out big time right now too. But
yeah,
I don't know. I just think it's not about singular collectors anymore. It's about groups.
yeah. Like if you and I went on a card together, that'd be fun. We'd have joint custody. I'd send it to you in the summer. You'd send it to me in the winter. But I'd rather own my own car. You know what I mean? And I know you would too. But it's cool to like have large groups buying large quantities
If
of the
now if
card.
we were business partners, that'd be some badass shit, right? Like
Yeah,
I mean,
that would
the
be
cards
cool.
that we're intending on selling, right? We
Yeah,
we both want to have this at our table, but we're gonna go happy on it
yeah,
because we can't buy this thing outright.
yeah. And that's another avenue. But 100%, if we were business partners, and that would make total sense. Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, so Sky Ninja, my son just woke up. I gotta wake up Diana. Well, I gotta go check on him.
Yeah, man. What's up, chat? Austin, 46K in tens, 48K in PC. Nice, nice. All right, Billy. You guys like Blastoise? Comment in the chat. Pocket Monsters. This is a OG. Also, I got some other ones too, but this is Pocket Monsters OG. Pretty sick. I vote you read chat. I'm currently master setting Blastoise. That's sick. Is that including modern or is that vintage or both? The best starter. I concur. I think Blastoise is the best starter. If you had to choose between the three, I wish you could have chose Ghastly. That would have been sick, but you have to trade to get Gengar in the games, which is unfortunate. I think Stormfront Blastoise is the worst card. Yup.
All right, I'm back.
Everything good?
Yeah, my son's got his teeth coming in, and my daughter had her head hanging halfway off the bed.
Oh, wow. Hope everything's
Sky Ninja, bro. I did not know that 151 Charmander IR is now sitting at 133. Think higher than that. I mean, it might be people might think it's 133, but all I see on eBay is $200, which is insane. But I just sold one of my. I have two left, two duplicates left. But I just sold one of my 151 Charizard PSA nines for 450.
That's good.
I think I need to sell another because that's almost $1,000 off of just two modern
Right.
Charizards that I pulled.
That's good, man.
All right. Let's see. Market the best starter. Did someone say whale just woke up out of just woke up? Whale just woke up out of the dead sleep. Med card van shotgun a can bros Friday. Spoon on Blastoise best starter. Is Blastoise? I mean, you're wearing the sweatshirt, so I'm assuming that's
Yeah,
your number one
it
starter.
is. Yeah, but you get tired of picking Squirtle on the ninth game through, so I switched it up. I'll pick Bulbasaur and then pick Charmander too. So,
I think Bulbasaur, in my opinion, if we're looking at starters, I think Bulbasaur is the best starter.
bro,
Design
absolutely.
design wise, like
Well, bro, especially you start off with Brock and Misty. I mean, that's easy, bang bang, right? with grass
it
type.
kind of sets you up for failure later on in the game, but
Yeah, but as you progress, you get stronger. You'll have a Pidgeotto, then a Pidgeot, and then you'll have like other really sick Pokemon. So the game gets a little easier as you progress, in my opinion, because you just get stronger. So
true.
yeah.
Um, Blastoise 151 Blastoise art is superior to this Charizard, honestly.
Hmm.
Let's see. What would have to happen for Pokemon to become Beanie Babies?
Mm. Licensing, definitely. I mean, that'd be so difficult, right? But I feel like if they merge, that would be really sick.
No, that's not what he's saying. I don't think that's what he's saying. I think what he's saying is what would have to happen. What would have to happen for the entire franchise to just like go up, right? The problem with that is too much money is in it now.
Yeah.
So he's saying like,
Check
what
that.
would have to happen for this hobby to kind of crumble, kind of implode? Do you think
It's
that
not.
that's
It's not.
possible? Do you think
No,
it's even remotely a possibility at this point?
only going up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think in the past that would have been blindly bullish for us to say, but I think now it's like now more than ever, it's like bet the fucking farm on it. Bet your house on it. Sell your cars. Sell whatever assets you have and funnel that into Pokemon because I can guarantee you whatever you're doing is not doing as well as Pokemon. And
Right.
like for
Pokemon's on
me, that's
fire.
been my actual life. Like even with our other house, the rental house, like I'm like, damn, dude, like if you didn't have that property and you could funnel a half a million into Pokemon, what would your life look like today? Probably
Yeah.
a lot better than dealing with a rental tenant.
Yeah.
So, but
But it sounds like that's going well for you
it,
also, so that's good.
it is. I'm just saying, like, I think for people thinking right now, like, what should I do with
Yeah.
my time, money, energy? Where's a good place to park my money asset wise? Like, I would have been the first person to be skeptical months ago, a year ago. But dude, this train just keeps on chugging along.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
you harped on it last year, but the train's leaving the station and like to catch the train, you're gonna need to get in a Mission Impossible bike or something to catch the train at this point. Yeah.
Market excited for Yu-Gi-Oh! Rarity collection. I just want to. I figure it'll be at the next Collecticon here in Charlotte. That's going to be the only place I can imagine a Yu-Gi-Oh! Grail will just be available for me to just pick up right then and there. Because getting into another TCG, I don't know how I feel about buying, my first couple of expensive Yu-Gi-Oh cards online. I think I would much rather just pick them up in
In
person.
person, yeah.
Um,
Hey,
I
bro,
want to get started with that.
would you get a big card for your first card? Like would you get
I
a
absolutely would. Like,
yeah,
cut the bullshit. Let's cut the bullshit and go straight to starter deck Kaiba SDK 001 Blue Eyes
yeah.
White Dragon PSA 10. That's probably not even going to be at a booth there. Um, like Dark Duel Stories is like I think what most people like when they think of Blue Eyes Dark Duel Stories is like the promo that everybody wants. It's got this really sick hollow pattern. Um, but I really just want the classic Kaiba starter deck first edition Blue Eyes, and those things are so freaking rare.
I,
Um,
the Red Eyes Black Dragon, is that one? Red Eyes Black Dragon? That one's sick.
Red Eyes Black Dragon is
So
badass.
sick, bro.
It's
Yeah.
absolutely like, and that's the thing. Like, Pokemon is never going to have anything hit that hard because Yu-Gi-Oh is like kind of scary. It's like kind of sketchy for like little kids to be playing with these like very close to demonic looking, you know, cards, I guess, characters. Yu-Gi-Oh monsters, pocket Yu-Gi-Oh monsters, I guess we'll call it. Um, but yeah, I really want to. I think it's going to end up being like a first edition Buster Blader. That was like one of my favorites as a kid. But yeah,
Austin,
nothing new Yu-Gi-Oh. With Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm
Full
strictly gonna
send.
be vintage.
Austin said Black Skull Dragon. I remember that one. That one was sick. That was a
Black
good.
Skull Dragon is sick. Although yeah, Black Skull Dragon. Yeah, that was the only way you would beat like a Blue Eyes White Dragon in the early days. I think
Yeah.
Black Skull Dragon was like 3,200 attack. Okay.
Right.
Um. So what did you see? I know you were going to a show recently. It seemed like every
Yeah.
other day you were at a show
Yeah.
recently. Can you? What were some of the craziest cards you saw? What was some niche stuff that you saw? What was stuff that maybe shocked you? Which I think everything is shocking right now, but also not surprising at the same time.
Yeah. I saw a first edition PSA 10 Venusaur from base set, $60,000 sticker. And I was like, wow, that's a lot. And so that was probably the best card I saw in the show. I mean,
Really?
60,000 on a sticker, like damn, that's a
Yeah,
lot.
that is crazy. But
Yeah.
you saw some very you sent a picture of some really exclusive tropical mega battle deck. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah, I mean, I saw some really beautiful cards. I wanted to see the Umbreon from Aquapolis, and I did not see that. I saw an Umbreon from Skyridge, which is a beautiful card, but it doesn't hit the same, if you ask
Not at
me.
all. Not at
No,
all.
yeah,
It's kind of amazing how that works. My first Collecticons, I was pretty let down by like I was looking for Gold Star Rayquaza and Crystal Charizard,
yeah,
and I was pretty let down in the beginning of those shows. Like these cards aren't anywhere. No one has these cards here, and that was back when like those cards were a lot more accessible, a lot
yeah,
cheaper.
100%.
Um, you were kind of crazy to even spend big money on those cards,
Yeah,
even seeing what they are today.
yeah,
And so these shows, you got to realize these shows are happening all the time. They're happening all over the country, state to state, and so whatever is at the show is kind of what vendors have found from other places. Every single show you're going to have completely different grails that are going to be there. So
yeah,
it's kind of fun because you're probably not going to find exactly what you're looking for, but you're going to find shit that like you didn't even know you were looking for and that you
yeah.
wanted. Did you see anything there that like you're like, I didn't even know I wanted this, but now I got to have this card?
Yeah, like I saw an Espeon EX, I think from 2005 or something. It was really sick. You know the EX cards, how beautiful they are. Well, this was the Espeon EX, and it was just gorgeous. Hollow. Of course, the guy had the Umbreon, which is double the price. But I just love the EX cards too. Even though they're not Wizards of the Coast, like they're pretty much vintage. So those are really
So
sick.
when I was a kid, there weren't a lot of nice cards that I had. But a couple cards I did have, I had a in my binder that has never been found, which I think everybody is like always talking about these crazy binders that
Hmm.
are like almost to a point where you're like, our childhood binders did not exist because too many of them just went missing, right?
Yeah,
Um you doubt they even existed, but I had a crappy childhood binder with a bunch of Japanese hollows, but there was some stuff that I opened from the EX era. I don't know why, because I was really definitely more into Yu-Gi-Oh at the time, but I still think I was curious on like what are the EX era cards like? And I think I had I pulled I think a Hitmonchan EX. I can't remember what
nice.
set that was from. I don't know EX era as well as I probably should. Um,
Yeah,
I think it was a Hitmonchan EX. A Chansey EX, which I know for a fact I had. It had that really vibrant green
it's a
um,
cool card. I like the
portion of the
green.
hollow. But I was so bummed out because I was like, really? Chansey? And then I had an Electabuzz EX. So I had these EXs that I was just like, God, these are garbage. But
Yeah.
by
That's
today's standards, it's like, damn, I really wish like they were packed fresh EXs. I like pulled them and then I was like, oh, whatever, I'll put this in the binder. But like I never was like rough with my cards. So
yeah,
I'm definitely like curious, like, damn, I wonder what some of those cards would have been like if they had good. Like, I can't remember. Did they have good centering? Would they have been potentially PSA 10s? Because, like, literally, with what's happening with the EX cards right now, like, any PSA 10 EX card is nuts right now. There's a yeah a muck EX that someone posted our
EX,
Discord. Yeah,
yeah,
and the vendor was asking 6K.
that's
My Discord has had like just endless vendor screenshots of them asking crazy numbers on
yeah,
cards that are just like that's not something anybody's looking for unless they
no.
want a PSA 10 EX master set. Anyways,
I like the muck from Aquapolis. He's like coming up the shaft or whatever. It's pretty
the
sick.
muck from Aquapolis is actually like an artistic feat. Like
Yeah.
that's an insane card that not a lot of people talk about.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Not a
glad
lot of
you
people
know.
talk about that for sure. Yeah.
Well, so the EXs. What's your favorite part about the EXs? I think everybody likes them for the
Um,
same reason.
yeah. So the same way you put a special edition graded guard on a card, I just like how the perimeter of the card is sparkly.
It's got
Like
this.
if
It's
you look,
got the Cosmo Hollow border.
yeah, and then if you put a special edition graded guard on it, it looks exceptionally sick.
Bro, I didn't even think about that though.
Yeah, like
Uh, which
the melon guard on the Dragonite EX looks phenomenal. Because there's that white and the green in the Dragonite EX mixed with the melon guard, green and white. So if you play with it and kind of make it your own, it can be really fun.
I
Definitely.
I God, I feel like there's so many people in this hobby that have insane graded guard collections at this point. Like just crazy color combos at this point. The the EXs that hollow border, I don't think they ever did anything again quite like that hollow border. I mean, you
Yeah.
have I actually got one and I took it off eBay. I bought a Raichu Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Raichu, um, Prime, and
Primes
it
are
was it
cool.
was a
That
9.
2010,
It was
2010.
yeah, it was a 9, and I went and I checked, and I saw that they had a 10 that someone listed for, like, 25K, and I looked at the pop, and, like, I gotta start looking at these pops because people are crazy with low pop stuff right
People
now,
love
and
the
if you
pop
have
stuff.
something low
Yeah.
pop, you have to just keep it because
Yeah.
those
Scarcity, man.
prices just they're stupid. They just keep going higher. And this Raichu Prime, I really like Raichu. I really like Pikachu. Everybody kind of knows
I love
that.
Raichu. So you like Pikachu more than Raichu? Is that
So
correct?
okay, you have to like Pikachu more than Raichu because Pikachu is so much more like historically significant. I feel like to
Yeah.
the whole hobby.
It's a
But I will
mascot.
say this right now: Raichu is a better looking Pokemon.
I love
Like
Raichu.
Like he is such a good upgrade on Pikachu for sure. And I used to really hate that there weren't three evolutions, but I think they got it just right with Raichu.
Yeah,
Um,
they did Pichu dirty. They didn't really start with Pichu. They
and
just
and even Pichu, bro, I don't know what it is about just the yellow color of them and the yellow and black and like even Pikachu, like it's so simple, it's so perfect. Um, yeah, that whole line is just absolutely incredible.
yeah,
What was I gonna say? But yeah, I saw the prime was like pop 34, and then I look at the total pop and it's like 800, and I'm like, okay, there's only 800 of these, and 200 of them are in a 9. And there's this really this stigma that everything in a 9 is just not going to appreciate or be as valuable as a 10, and it's like yes, there's a lot of truth to that, but there are so many exceptions to that rule. And like when something is just low pop in general and no one can get the tens, the 9
yeah,
just to me is like, hello, I'm right here. I'm right
yeah. Pick me
right
up.
here.
Yeah,
I'm budget
totally.
friendly. I'm affordable. Um,
For
it's like
said nine.
um
especially if the tens are like,
It's probably $300 or less than a 9.
yeah,
Um, dude, all of the I'm just looking at this chat real quick. All of the
yeah,
it literally, like, I hate this. My chat, I have to go to it every single time and refresh it. Um, I have feedback in my audio, but I think that that's coming out of Billy's screen. So Billy,
mm-hmm.
so now there's no feedback. Actually, I can't tell. Um, I wonder if you lowered the volume on the iPad, if there wouldn't be as much feedback. Anyways, okay, all right. Just wanted to catch up on that chat there. Um, okay, so the Espeon was the craziest thing you've seen. What are some things that you wish more content creators would talk about in this
Yeah.
space?
I think everyone talks about modern, and it's cool because everyone can get a piece of it. Like, oh, you have that card? Yeah, so do I. So does my neighbor, and then his neighbor has that card too. Whereas with vintage, it's so like in one avenue, and I feel like even your first edition PSA 6 Snorlax from Jungle, like it's cool you have that card because you appreciate the art and you love the card. You have it in first edition, but you don't need a $30,000 first edition 10 Snorlax from Jungle. You can get a
Right.
PSA 6, you
Right. I
know?
think a lot of people, they get fixated on this thing of like, well, you can't get vintage, so you have to get modern because modern you can get the 10. But there is so much more to that in vintage. You can get the lower grades, you can buy them in
Yeah,
unlimited, and you get something so much more significant in terms of the history of the TCG and the art style. It's simple, it's nostalgic, but mainly it's simple. And I think some of us actually really, really prefer that art style. We prefer that you're not throwing all of this at us.
yeah, that's
And
cool, but I like the simplicity of vintage.
it's this a sick ass card, right? I love cards like this just to have them in the
Yeah.
collection and like be like, yes, this was because this card was the chase card. This Mewtwo V Star was the chase card for this and this Giratina. He has all the Crown Zenith chase cards. I still need to buy these off of him.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
but yeah, there's a lot going on there, and less is more. I think is kind of what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Um,
man. Trim the fat in your collection. Definitely.
um, yeah, I had a lot of collectors that I talked to on kind of a daily or weekly basis, and for the longest time, I was like, it's like, Orion, like, I wish like I make the type of money that you make. I wish I could collect the type of cards that you're collecting. You're collecting these cards at like such a fast pace. Um, but at the same time, they're also collecting a ton of modern stuff, and people don't want to let go of that stuff. But a couple of my friends were able to liquidate their entire like modern collections, and they were able to put that into some serious vintage grail cards. And there's still time for that. There's still time for that. So I think people need to be open minded about letting go of all this stuff that we have, because yeah, the average collector right now has way more stuff than they probably need. Well, if you've been
Yeah.
collecting for a couple of years. um,
Yeah, and thing with modern is like there's so many cards. Whereas like if you look at Jungle, for example, like you don't have to get the PSA 10, but with modern, like how many cards are you going to be chasing? Because there's so many different ones. Whereas with vintage, it's one avenue. Like for example, in Jungle, is Snorlax your favorite card from Jungle?
Oh man, that's tough. I think Snorlax is my favorite card from Jungle, but to be fair, I feel like That's everyone's favorite card. That's the chase. That's where the money is. But the evolutions are really, really good in jungle. The evolutions are really good.
Flareon, the
Um,
Flareon.
yeah, the Flareon's fire. Billy remembers that I made a YouTube video, and we were talking about this even before I dropped that video. But I was saying in my video, like, and this is like I'm getting back to doing YouTube. I hadn't done it for like a whole month, and I'm making videos again, and like no one's watching the videos I was putting out at the time. Coming back in, and I was like, yeah, the Jungle Flareon just like seems super undervalued for $3,000 in a PSA 10, and there's like four listings of them, and
Yeah.
it's just
Now it's like 15 or something.
I'm
It's
really,
crazy.
really good at seeing this shit unfold before it does. And I don't give myself enough credit there. I'm really good at spotting out the stuff that's about to explode. Um,
What do you think about the no symbol jungle? Like, do you like the no symbol rarity?
I
Do you
love
think
that
it's
stuff. I love that stuff. I
yeah,
love it because you know, the no rarity, that came from Japan, right? That error, came from Japan.
yeah,
That's the recent Charizard that sold for the 1.7 million. That was the no
yeah,
rarity
yeah,
Charizard, right? So
right,
it's
right,
cool that
right.
that came over in English and we have those no rarity errors and just any error in general. I'm definitely one of those people that I'm not an error collector, but if I see a really cool error and it comes into my hands, I'm not letting that thing go.
Well, you have a sick error card. Your War Turtle error is fire. Like that's
The
a
war
sick
turtle
error card.
error is really fire, and
So
who
sick.
who even who knows what that thing's worth at this point right now? Like
I would just PC that, bro. Just hold that. Hold that.
I have no idea what that thing could be worth right now. Not that that really matters to me. It was never really a super high value card. It was just something that was so unique that I was like, dude, you are literally never gonna find this again. So
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful card. Okay, what about the double hollow Neo Revelation? Do you like the double hollow thing for Neo Rev? What do you think about that?
um that's such a good question. Wow, I wasn't ready for that one. It's the same
Because
fucking
that's kind
card.
of the
It's the same
yeah.
fucking
I
card.
know.
It's
Yeah,
a really good error though because it actually adds to the card. So that's where I'm like I hate that error. I hate how expensive it is, but we're gonna respect it because the
good.
hollow looks twice as good.
Like
So
look at the Crobat. You could barely see it, but then if it's double hollow air, it's you could totally see the hollow in Neo Rev. You know. Same with like Mischievous. Even like the holo, he takes up the entire card, but with the hollow air, it just adds to it. I think it's pretty sick. But yeah,
yeah,
it's cool.
you know it's I think there's a lot of people who've had the double hollow errors and just not even noticed. So it's a weird error because you really have to know what to look for there. Like there's been times where I'm like,
Yeah.
I think I have a double hollow error, um,
Yeah.
just because there's a lot going on. This Houndoom is actually one of the cards that I have on my shelf that I thought might be a double hollow error just because it had some orbs that
Is
were
it?
next to each other.
Let me see. Let me
See
see.
if we can get the
That
lighting.
might be, bro. That's really, really nice. Yeah.
There's a
Honestly, that's
couple
probably my
double
favorite
orbs in
Houndoom.
there, but it's like you got to have so much going on to know.
Yeah, that's tough to.
Someone in my
Hey,
Discord knew though. It's like something about the color down here. It's like a lighter or darker or something. There's like a way to know beyond just the hollow. Or wait a minute,
that
no,
might be the best Houndoom of all time. The one you're holding.
it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Um,
The Scourge one's sick too. I mean, not the Scourge one, Aquapolis one. The Aquapolis Houndoom's fire.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The Aquapus and the Sounddoom are probably the top dogs.
Yeah, the
Um,
Scourge one is okay. Yeah.
I think it's Power Keepers. I still think the Power Keepers is one of the best. I'm gonna die on
Yep.
that hill.
Right. So, bro, what's your favorite vintage set? Is it Skyridge?
Uh, in the early days, it was Skyridge. It was like without a doubt Skyridge. Like that was because it was so hard to complete, which I never did. I never got around to completing my binder because I got into graded. And after that, I was like, dude, fuck, what have I done? I've wasted so much money, resources, and time trying to work on these binders, which are still there. They're still like 60%. I'm gonna say 70. I'm not gonna say 70%. We'll say 60% because I've taken a lot of hollows out. But all the commons and uncommons are still there for the most part. I'm missing a lot of reverses in certain sets,
There's
but
so many reverses.
I don't fully regret it because I needed to have a binder to put those cards that just aren't worth grading, but I might find them in the wild for a good price.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, Skyridge was the number one set for me.
And Neo Destiny too, I imagine. Is that right?
No, no,
No?
it was Skyridge and what was another set that I
I know
think
you like the Shinings. That's why I
meant a
said Neo
lot to me?
Destiny.
It did, but I got into the Shinings because a buddy of mine got really into the Shinings, and so this guy's an OG collector since '99, but like stuck with it all throughout the years. Like he has
Nice.
stories of like he bought a gold star Mew that some girl had and she found and was a friend of his, and he was like, I need that Mew. And like at the time, $50 was like a lot of money to buy a gold star, right? That was like really paying like top market. And he scooped that off for that gold star Mew. I think hit a 9. It's in grading right now. He just sent all his gold stars to be graded and then sold off. Which he's the guy that I've mentioned, in a video I made not long ago, where all my friends are selling everything off. He's one of them where he's amassed this insane vintage binders, and then he's just in a couple moves, sent it all to James over at Z&G Emporium,
Yeah.
and he just fucking consigned all these graded cards he's had in his binders for forever. I'm like he's like up. I think he's up like 200K right now. Like
That's great.
it's like really we are in a time where it's life changing money, and
Yeah.
I I think maybe he's making a little bit of a mistake. He's been a big inspiration for me, but um and I respect everything he's doing, and like it's life changing money, and he's gonna be set. He's gonna be set after all these sales and all the consignments that James is doing for
Yeah.
him. But I just think there's still a lot of growth you're missing out on if you're selling into this right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's only going up.
This this is this is the first big boom. We've been cards have been appreciating, but they haven't boomed like this.
No, we've never seen anything like this. It's
Um,
crazy.
But yeah,
What's your favorite?
Skyrim
What's your favorite Shining? Is it the Tyranitar?
favorite Shining, I think is probably you'd probably be right. It's probably the Tyranitar. I really like Tyranitar. I wish I would have focused on Tyranitar a little bit more.
The Mewtwo is
Um,
beautiful too. I like the Mewtwo.
Mewtwo is beautiful. Yeah, shockingly, it's not the Charizard. I don't know why. I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
not as
just
big of a
he's
fan.
flying away in the canyon. It's cool. I mean, you have a beautiful first edition 10.
It's cool, but the Tyranitar and the Tyranitar, I kind of don't like how he has this fat neck and he's like looking up. I kind of don't like that about it. I
Yeah,
wish he would have
he's
kept his
like he's
head
going
down
like
like
this.
that.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
he's roaring up
yeah.
into the universe. Um,
Yeah, I love Tyranitar.
um, I'm trying to think if there was another vintage set that I was really set on. I mean, it was always Aquapolis and Skyridge kind of.
What about
Um,
Expedition? That's the third
Expedition was
e-reader
never.
set.
I never really cared too much about Expedition.
No
Um,
crystals in that set. Kind of interesting.
yeah, I think that was a major missed opportunity there.
I wonder
Um,
why they did no crystals when they had the other two.
and
It's
then with the EX eras are great. And the EX, the hollows are great. but I think that was mainly important because of the gold stars. So as much as I didn't dabble in the EX eras, I kind of did by going after like the key chase cards, the gold stars. So I kind of don't think about EX era too much. Like the EXs are amazing, but if you're going to go after the EXs, you might as well go after the gold stars.
100%. I
Um,
mean, you have a phenomenal complete. So congratulations on your PSA 9 English gold stars. That's very awesome.
Finally, only had to fork up my kidney to finish
I
it.
I know you wanted that sequential Umbreon with the Espeon, but hey, at least you got it, man. At least you got the card.
We did it, and it's clean. It's really clean.
It's beautiful, yeah.
Which, if you know me, you know that's really important to me. I don't really care what the grade is if the card is not deserving of it.
Yeah.
Um, I'm trying to think. Skyridge and Aquapolis were a primary focus. I'm definitely a WotC fanboy for sure. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is about WotC, but it's just so good. It's the
It's the best.
simplicity. Even the commons and uncommons, in PSA 10, like those first edition, like random commons and uncommons that are in first edition, they're
Yeah.
badass. Like
Yeah.
I would get them all if I could.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, even like Blaine's Growlithe, there's like 3 Growliths, and like all of them are sick.
I love them. I love them. But in Pokemon, unless you have a massive warehouse to display everything, you cannot collect everything graded. You can't do it. You can do
It's
your
tough.
binder master sets, and even that is an insane feat.
Yeah.
Um,
That's more for the commons and
you have to
uncommons.
be selective, and I hate that because honestly, if I see a common that I like that's in first edition PSA 10, like Neogenesis fucking Totodile, first edition PSA 10, and it's in the shop and they have it marked at $180.
You'll
I'm
scoop.
buying that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's just you never see that. Like that's something you have to look for online. And if I'm online, I'm not gonna look for that. I'm gonna look for much bigger stuff.
Other stuff. Yeah.
Um,
Definitely.
you have to be specific. And to your point about like it's one avenue. It's so much easier to maintain a focus on vintage stuff. Most of the sets, there's only 3 or 4 cards max that are like really grab you in the sets.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, uh, let's see,
Yeah.
but okay. So I always liked Quapos and Skyridge, but honestly, and Billy, you 100% can take credit for this. That's okay. I was gonna get into Gym Challenge and Gym Heroes eventually, and I knew that I wanted Blaine's Charizard because it was a top Charizard card.
Yeah.
And I knew that I wanted Sabrina's Gengar. I did not know how badly I was going to want the rest of the gym cards. So you kind of reminded me that those are all really, really special. And
Once you get a beautiful gym card, you're gonna want the other gym cards.
but I think it's also crazy that like the gym cards for such a long time, and even now still a little bit with PSA 9, I still think the first ed PSA 9 gym cards are fucking stupidly undervalued.
Yeah.
Um,
Great
and I
player,
don't
bro.
care what anybody else thinks. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna collect, but I'm giving the
Yeah.
sauce.
Yeah.
Um, dude, the Golduck is amazing. The Pharaoh is amazing. Even the Ditto with the bright pink color is amazing. The Clefable, which I didn't even like that. Now I like the Clefable.
Yeah.
The Koga's Beedrill, amazing. I mean obviously Sabrina's Gengar and Blaine's Charizard, but Blaine's Moltres and Rocket's Moltres and Blaine's Arcanine. Just literally like every fucking card from Gym Challenge Gym Heroes
Amazing.
is good. Every single one of them.
Even the rockets like Rocket Scyther, Rocket
Dude,
Zapdos, Rocket Hitmonchan.
amazing. The Rocket Scyther. Dude, that one I can't even. I haven't even found that one in a 9. That one I didn't
Yeah, that
even
one's
see when I was
beautiful.
looking at 9s. I didn't even see that one.
That's
So
a low
some of them
pop
are
chart.
still very very rare in 9 too.
Yeah.
Um,
No, Jim. So like, is Jim like low key your favorite set? Like at this point.
I would say at this point it's safe to say that Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge are 1000% my favorite sets.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah.
Mine as well. Mine as well.
It's
Def-
like how can you say that, Orion, after you've been collecting all this time and you could have gone after those cards? It's like, how can you say that? Well, okay, to be fair, I got sidetracked by some friends early on that I had to go after gold stars. The gold stars were, the best, rarest cards in the hobby. So I didn't really fully believe that. I actually felt like they were kind of way fucking overrated. And I still think that gold stars are a little overrated. It's insane that I say that while having a complete nine set, but, like, honestly, it's hype, and I just got so close to the finish line that I just said,
You
"Fuck
had
it."
to you had to do
Um,
it. Yeah.
like, Hole on Phantoms, I think in a nutshell, Hole on Phantoms
The
and
best.
EX Deoxys, which I'm not even as big a fan of the Latios. I love them, but, like, I almost like
It's all
the
about the
the
Ray in
the
that.
Latios Lovebirds, like the GX card. I like that card, honestly, more than I like the Gold Stars.
Right?
So, there's a time and place for those Pokemon, but for EX Deoxys, Gold Star Ray.
It's all about
But
the
it's
yeah.
like that's what it has that I would mainly be after. But
Mhm.
hold on, Phantoms,
You have
whether I
3
get a Pikachu, whether I get a Gyarados, or whether
Gyarados,
I
1
get the
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo,
Yep.
what a lineup, dude. So I
All
think
3
I
are
think Hold On Phantoms, I think in reality, when I was collecting the gold stars, I kind of forgot about Skyridge and Aquapolis. And I knew like the Skyridge Gengar was always in the back of my head. Like, I gotta get that Gengar at some point. I gotta get the Tyranitar at some point. I gotta get the Umbreon at some point. And
yeah.
it is what it is. It's fucked because I've got all the gold stars now, but I feel like I betrayed myself a little bit. It's like, dude, you didn't. No one was forcing you to complete the set. You could have still got some of those other cards you badly wanted. But
Yeah. You did well though. You did
our
well.
Discord member hooked me up. That Umbreon just sold for like 27, 28K. So
Yeah.
we know that 20 was a really blessed
Yeah, you
price.
got a good deal.
But yeah, for the gold stars, yeah, the Holon and the Ray, and I'd be fine. I wouldn't need any others. But we completed that, which again, don't try completing these goals. It's just stupid. It's madness. Have a couple cards you like is so much better. But overall, art style, pound for pound, Gym Heroes Gym Challenge all day, all day. It's simple. You get the gym trainers in there. The colors are vibrant all day. And then it has the pops to support it too. The pops are super fucking low on those tens, but oh well. Whoa, wait a minute. We got, I think the Billy's Billy's stream timed out, or is that just me? All right, we're good.
Mine
We're
cut
good.
out too. I don't know. We're back though.
Okay, that makes me feel
Yeah.
better. Um,
We're good now?
no, we're good.
All right.
We're good. Um,
What were you saying? Were you saying something about the gym sets? How like you like the trainer in a certain spot or something? It kind of cut out.
yeah, no. Yo, cardboard nerd, let's go. I literally haven't even Fortress, let's go. He's a good buddy. And I'm planning on, for those of you that want to be on the streams, I'm planning on having you guys all on the streams if we can try and schedule it. I know, some of you are on the East Coast, some of you on the West Coast, but Billy's on the West Coast. Hopefully that's okay, Billy. But so it was convenient for him, but hopefully we can have more people on the streams. I'm seeing how easy and how effortless this was, so we'll be doing more of this, guys. This is huge. And again, thank you, Billy, for pushing this and getting us to do this, because that's what's going to help grow the channel.
Yeah, this is
Um,
yeah, definitely.
30 years of bulk is a lot of cards. Okay. I just want the Sabrina's Gengar. Go, man. You have plenty of stuff you can trade around. You'll have the Sabrina's Gengar in no time. Goatman's a guy in our Discord who has he's a whale. He's got some
Really
absolutely
nice.
insane stuff. He's got
Love
the legendary collection reverse Charizard in a 10. And he
beautiful.
got it when it was cheap, really
That's
cheap
gorgeous
compared to what
stuff.
it is now. But anyways, yeah, I like the gym cards because they've got the trainer in that bottom section. I don't know why I like that so much. It's just like it could not be more nostalgic
Of
for
course.
the OG video games where you're beating those trainers and going to those gyms. That's why Gym Heroes Gym Challenge is like the best. It
Yeah, I mean,
really embodies the OG gyms that you travel to.
yeah, bro. I'm reading the manga too. I gotta send you one, but the manga is all about the gym, like Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz.
We
Like,
talked about that in the very beginning, how you wanted to send me that book. You're
I'll
like,
send
"Don't
it to
worry
you.
about
I
it.
got
Just let me send this to you. Like, you read it. If you get it
no, I
back,
got. I'll send it to
good,
you. Yeah,
dude. That's I'm gonna enjoy that. I'm gonna
it's gonna be
enjoy
sick.
that.
Yeah,
Um, it's painful because I am going to be now collecting mainly the nines, and I think someday I'll be okay. Orion, you make plenty of money, you'll figure it out. Eventually, I think I'll be able to trade them into tens.
placeholders.
But Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes, I don't know if it's a set. I would like to get all of them. I don't need all of them. Like obviously, stuff like what are the worst Gym Heroes Gym Challenge?
Koga's Ditto is the worst card.
Yeah. There's not much that's bad.
That's about it.
But
Yeah,
um I think for right now I need to just stay focused and collect the ones that I like the most. But
like the Pharaoh. You love Lieutenant Surge's Pharaoh. It's a gorgeous
yeah.
card.
Yeah, man, I'm never gonna let that one down, dude. If I wasn't God damn it, dude. And I just sold another paintball gun for 550. Why is this relevant, Orion? Because
Oh, that's good, man.
everybody knows I dipped my toes into paintball the past like couple of weeks while things were getting fucking crazy. And I thought, there's no way I can keep buying cards unless I'm making money doing something else. And so I'm gonna flip paintball because it's really easy and it's more lucrative. And just like that, I just missed my boat. I just missed the boat on so many cards. The Pharaoh was one of them. Billy's like, the Pharaoh's 1800. The Pharaoh's 1800. The Pharaoh's 1800.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I
Now it's
know I'm
three
gonna
point
get it
three.
eventually. I'm gonna get the Pharaoh eventually, and then bam, 3K.
It's 3.3
Um,
now. Yeah, crazy.
Dragonair 2K. Bam, 5K.
Yeah,
Um,
nuts. Even the ride on. I know you like ride on. Brock's
Golduck 5900. This guy's asking way too much. Bam, 12.6.
nuts.
Brock's right on. 2K, 1400, and a PSA 10. Bam, 5K, 4K. Like,
Insane. Everything's climbing. One card I
um,
really like is Blaine's Moltres. I mean, Sugimori did such a good job putting the cards to the side, like Sabrina's Gengars to the
his
side,
art style is.
Erica's Venusaurus to the side, Blaine's Moltres to the side. I just love that because you have the hollow, all of that hollow in the center. That's why it's so hard to get tens in those particular cards. Really sick.
He's he's a genius. He's an absolute genius.
Yeah,
Speaking of incredible artists, Fukuda, with the gold stars, it's it's easy to forget that Fukuda did a lot of other art in other eras, and now people are starting to really look for like the Fukuda artwork. Um, but he's got some incredible stuff. That's like a side quest that I kind of want to go on is collecting all of the cards that Fukuda has illustrated that I like.
that's
So
cool. That's a cool little quest.
I need to look that up. He has this Arcanine that I have for sale right now. It's like Platinum Rising Rivals. I can't remember what it's called, what the set is, but there's this Arcanine and it's really good. And I'm like, why is this even for sale? This card is awesome. You love this card, and you didn't even realize the illustrator was Fukuda. Like this is something you should keep.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't know. I feel like collecting certain cards by certain illustrators is the move. Um,
Arcanine is like a top 10 for me. I love Arcanine.
yeah, everything Arcanine is good. The
Love it.
uh, the light Arcanine is amazing.
Yeah. I wish they made a dark Arcanine. That would have been really sick.
Dude, a dark Arcanine would have been badass, or a Team Rocket Returns Arcanine.
Yeah, or Team Rocket's Arcanine or something sick. Yeah, Dark Arcanine would have been fire. Definitely.
Um, do 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 do. There's a Starmie Delta made by Fukuda. Yeah, if Fukuda touches it, it's gold.
Right.
Um, what other did you have, Billy? Did you have anything in particular that you really wanted to touch base on, in the stream? Because I know you were kind of mentioning like, kind of going over some key topics, and I was just like, fuck it, we'll just do the stream. We'll see where it goes. Because I don't
Yeah.
want anybody that wants to hop on these streams to feel like there's a pressure or there's an expectation. The whole point is that it's just gonna be fun, smooth, and we're doing 3 streams a week now. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm having a good time. I was gonna ask you like, are there any cards that are non-holos, like the Gym Challenge, Sabrina's Gengar? Like, do you wish they made holos? Like, I mean, the Ursaring, there's a sick Ursaring. I think it's Dark Ursaring with the moon in the back. If they
yeah,
had made that a holo, that would
yeah,
be
that would have been
mental.
sick. So I think an obvious one for me, like most notably, would have been the Gold Stars, right? The Gold Star Espeon and the Gold Star Umbreon.
Yeah.
Those should have been made in a hollow, but that's not what you're really asking. You're asking like what artwork was so good that they just slept on it. And I feel like Sabrina's Gengar, that non-hollow version, is a dead giveaway. That one for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
They did 2 Moltres in Gym Heroes and 2 Gyarados in Gym Challenge. They could have easily threw a Gengar in there, you know what I mean? Yeah.
um, I'm trying to think. It's so easy when I have the binders out and I'm looking through everything in the binder. I'm like, oh my god, there's so much art here. There's so much good stuff here. Um,
Tim says Team Rocket Charmeleon. That's a good
Team
one.
Rocket Charmeleon is a great fucking answer. That card with a hollow in the background would have been like, I think everybody is like, why was this card not a hollow?
Yeah.
That's literally a
That's
perfect answer.
right. I like
And
light
chat, I'm
dragon.
interested to see what chat thinks.
Yeah, chat. What do you think? Light Dragonair. That's a good one too. I think that's a sick one. Like light Flareon, light Jolteon, light Vaporeon. Those are sick.
Oh my god, I have that one. I literally have that one on the shelf because I think it's so good.
It's
We are
so good.
identical. We could not be more alike in that sense.
Those are
So
sick. The
like,
dark, the regular, and the
yeah,
light. It's fire.
dude, yeah, they really, yeah, that's
It's fire.
they slept out on that one for sure.
I want the
Oh.
Skyridge. You have a PSA 7 of it, but the Skyridge, the
He
Flareon.
says base set Ghastly.
Oh, basic athlete.
No, he's trolling us.
The Skyridge Flareon's so far. You think that's the best Flareon, the Skyridge one?
Oh, that's an interesting answer. Austin says the Van Gogh Pikachu. Um,
Nice.
honestly, the Van Gogh Pikachu would have been great if they would have added a hollow to that. But also, I respect that they didn't add a hollow to it. Again, it's even crazier that it's a $3,000 card and there's no shiny on it. Absolutely wild. Um, oh, are there any questions that you guys have for me and Billy? Any questions whatsoever?
We didn't really talk about Fossil. Fossil's a sick set. Do you like Fossil or Jungle more?
Um, I mean, yeah, there's endless stuff that we could talk about,
I know
um,
so much.
especially in the vintage realm.
Yeah.
Team Rocket, man, yeah, Fossil, Jungle, Team Rocket. I've been such a big advocate for those sets for such a long time that like I thought they were really good, but just like nobody ever cared about them. And I really let that get to me. I let it get to me the fact that everybody was doing modern and sealed and I was on that grind for a little while. Um, but like Dark Dragonite, I always knew of Dark Dragonite. Well, Dark Dragonite, yes, that's not the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of Dark Charizard. But I always knew that Dark Charizard was super special beyond what people valued it at, beyond what the market valued it at. I just thought the art was so good. Um,
Well, it's
with
sick because when Ash got his Charizard, he didn't obey Ash, and when you look at Dark Charizard, like nail flick, like that's such like a attack.
that dude,
You know what I mean?
one
So fun.
thousand percent, one thousand
Yeah,
percent is the type of shit that Ash's Charizard would have done. Like,
yeah,
yo,
dude,
fuck off.
100%, 100%.
Um, yeah, with Fossil, the Fossil Dragonite is grail.
The best card in the set. Some people think it's the
I
Gengar. I like the Dragonite more.
No, even as a big Gengar guy, I mean the Dragonite just takes the fucking cake on that one.
It's
Um,
unbelievable. It's the best card. Easy.
um,
I like the Articuno a lot. That's three for me. Is Articuno.
The Articuno is incredible. What
So
actually shocks me is how cheap the unlimited Articuno is. Like,
yeah.
I imagine even the first edition Articuno is. I mean, they're different stats completely. There's way more unlimiteds out there, so the first edition is going to be way more expensive, I'm sure. But I wonder if it's also kind of slept on a little bit as far as the birds go.
Well,
Um,
I don't like the Zapdos, and every
I
Zapdos
yeah,
in the top left has that error, but every card is an error. It's weird. You know what I'm talking
yeah,
about? Zapdos.
yeah. Um,
Ultras
the
is sick.
Zapdos has that dark hollow, so it doesn't do much for a lot of people. I do like the art. I like the way Zapdos is drawn.
The
Um,
base Zapdos is cooler, and like the Aquapolis Zapdos is fire too.
I always thought Moltres was pretty cool, but I gotta say the Articuno with that blue and the light
So
blue in the
so
hollow,
gorgeous.
dude, it's insane. It looks really good.
Yeah,
Um, Even though this has the dark hollow background, I actually think that the Haunter is a better art than the Gengar.
I concur. I love the Haunter. It's one of
Like, like I
question.
kind of feel like the Haunter is like I kind of should just go get the Haunter in a PSA
So
10
fire, bro.
if it's even affordable. Um,
Yeah, snag that. I mean, it's a high pop card, but still, bro, like it's amazing. It's like for the art, he's like doing this at you, so sick. I love that Haunter. Beautiful
And
card.
I mean that one's got to be Sugimori. It's got to be Sugimori. It's got that like
Yeah.
watercolor
All
going on
bro,
with the purple.
the Lapras, like that
The
Lapras.
Lapras is amazing, and
Yeah,
I just think so many Laprases have been out there, right? The unlimited fossil Lapras is just shit. Like I've got an LP one on eBay, and it's like $15, and like no one will buy it. Like no one gives a fuck about Lapras. I'm guessing the first edition Lapras is the one people actually might
yeah,
take seriously. But dude, that's an amazing card. Lapras is an amazing Pokemon. The episode where they all get on Lapras and like they go
yeah,
across
yeah.
the sea or some shit. Or maybe I'm thinking about the movie.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. That's fire.
Lapras is bad ass, bro.
I like Lapras a lot.
Like
Yeah.
on some Loch Ness monster shit.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, Gyarados is cooler. Let's be real, but yeah, I fuck with Lapras for sure. Definitely.
um, But yeah, I'd say Dragonite number one. Haunters probably
Not
a close
Articuno.
number two.
Not Articuno.
Articuno. We'll see. I gotta think about what else was in Fossil. Think about what else was in Fossil.
You have
Um,
three birds: Gengar, Dragonite, Haunter. I mean,
Not much going on there.
you have
Not.
Kabutops. Kabutops is fire.
Yeah. Oh my God. God, how could we Aerodactyl? How could we do him like that?
That one's sick. Yeah, the
I think
pre-release.
Aerodactyl's actually up there. Like there haven't been very many amazing Aerodactyl artworks. That's the
Right.
grail of Aerodactyl cards.
I like the
And
non-holo Aerodactyl where he's doing this, the loop where he's
yeah,
going.
I think it's like Neo. It's Neo something.
Neo. Uh,
It's either Destiny,
yeah.
Revelation.
Yeah, it's one of
Um,
them joints. Yeah,
yeah.
it's dope.
Yeah, that one could have been sick with a holo, but I still
Yeah,
just whenever I get a pre-released Aerodactyl with the first edition stamp on there, and it's like not actually the first edition because it's just the pre-release.
yeah, yeah.
It's really interesting they did that, by the way. Like,
Yeah, they did that with Misty Cedra too for Gym Heroes,
um,
the pre-release.
which, yeah, um, I'm trying to think. Uh,
Hitmonlee in Fossil is cool too. I like the fighting types.
Dude, Hitmonlee is fire. Hitmonlee, that would be a sick one to get. I like Hitmonlee a
Rev
lot.
pulled a cigar stain Hitmonlee. You see that? The cigar stain. So
Yeah, that's like it's got the red. It's got like the circle on it.
the smear, it has like a cigar smear, and Haunter has that as well for Fossil. It's called the cigar stain air for Fossil. Super sick.
Huh.
Really
Okay.
rare too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I've known about that. I didn't. I guess I didn't realize the.
yeah, super rare. Really, really coul.
Oh, Austin's offended. We're forgetting about Kangaskhan.
Yeah.
Kangaskhan is dope.
So Kangaskhan is jungle, I believe.
I know, but for jungle, Kangaskhan's
Yeah,
absolutely fire.
I love Kangaskhan. Yeah, very low pop. Any normal type like the Snorlax, Wigglytuff, Clefairy, Clefable, all of those have low pops because it's so easy to scratch on the surface.
I'm sorry, I had to make sure that I read this right. You've got some secret admirers, Billy. I just want you to know that.
What does it
Uh,
say?
Man who needs cookies. I want Blue Hoodie to use me as a human toilet.
Who is that?
Nobody that you want to know. I can guarantee you
That's
that.
funny. That's funny.
But thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I'll take that as a compliment.
Um, Doctor Snorkel. This is like watching evolution working in reverse. uh, Gotta get some trolls. Gotta get some trolls in the chat. Um, let's see. All right. All right. Let's see. What else? What else did we want to talk about? Um, Vintage, modern, crazy prices. Um, is there any modern card that you think right now is the card that people should be looking at? Like, I know you've seen the Phantasmal Flames, like super modern stuff. I know
Yeah,
you've seen the Phantasmal Flames Charizard.
the
You know, it's
Gengar is
got all
cool.
the evolutions.
I like that Gengar.
You like the Gengar.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
big Gengar guy. Gengar is like my first or second favorite Pokemon. I was gonna ask you, not to like pivot from what you're asking me, but I to answer your question, I'd say Gengar.
Pivot.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite vintage Gengar? Is it the Skyridge? Is it the Sabrina's? Is it the Expedition Gengar? Is it the Fossil? I don't think it's Fossil because you kind of said Dragonite's your favorite. But what's your favorite vintage Gengar?
So, I think that the Skyridge and the Sabrinas are pretty much neck and neck. Um, if I could have the top dog Gengar, I think it would be probably the Misaki promo. If I
Yeah,
could get the Misaki in a PSA 10, I think that would be the ultimate. But also, no, I mean art wise, I would still probably go with Sabrina's Gengar, Skyridge Gengar, the Expedition Gengar, or wait, is it Expedition?
I like the Expedition. It's growing on me. The
Yeah,
Expedition,
yeah, no, it's sick. It's sick. Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. It's sick.
gorgeous
That
card.
that's a, that's a solid Gengar.
Yeah, he's definitely in like a
Also,
haunted forest. It's pretty sick.
also e-reader Gengar. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's
Gengar
always gonna
EX.
be.
Don't you still have that PSA 5?
I do. I do. I have the
Gorgeous
PSA
card.
5 Gengar EX
Gorgeous
up
card.
there.
And chat,
And
he's obviously a big Gengar guy. Look at all the toys, Gengar stuff.
lots of Gengar toys.
There he is. There he is.
So there it is.
That's a gorgeous card, bro. You asked me like what cards did you see at the show? I saw that in a 10. I think I sent it to you, but
Yeah,
beautiful
dude.
card.
I graded this for fun, and ever since then, it's always been like, oh, it's a 5. Whatever it gets, like it'll raise the value, and I can just sell it. Like this was gonna be one of the like when I was breaking some stuff out of the binder to start my grading journey with stuff that I bindered, which was a terrible idea. Stuff that I bindered was super cheap bullshit that was just to fill my binder. And a lot of this stuff was stuff that I got out of collections for dirt cheap, but I don't know why, dude. I pulled this one out of the binder and like, dude, it's cooked. It's like
Yeah,
the I don't know
it's
if it'll
cool
show,
though.
but
It's cool you have that.
it's cooked. But so when I got the 5, I was like, that's actually really good. They're saying that this is excellent still.
It looks
Um,
really good, yeah.
but ever since then, I've been like, fuck, I love this 5. I'll just keep the 5. But ever since then, bro, I can't stand this artwork. I can't stand it.
Really?
But the EX hollow effect is so good, right? We're talking about EXs, right? The card doesn't even have to look good. That's why these are so good. Is the border like just fucking puts the team on its back?
It's so sick. Plus,
Yeah,
like
like
Poltergeist, such a cool attack too.
um. But yeah, I would love to have this in a 10 now. I've like completely switched lanes, and for that reason, oh yeah, we got this. We got that. What was it? The passion fruit you picked up
Oh
in the
yeah,
chat
I
you sent
threw
me.
that. Yeah, I threw you the passion
I
fruit.
don't know if I even sent this to you,
No, you
but
didn't. That looks really good on that
bro,
Pika.
doesn't this look crazy on the
It
Pikachu?
looks really freaking
Looks
nice,
so
bro.
good.
Yeah,
Um,
really nice.
but oh yeah, the old EXs are absolutely beautiful. But yeah, Gengar is an easy one to hone in on because there's not much going on for Gengar.
Right. Yeah, he has obviously Sabrina, Skyridge, Expedition. I think that's no. There's definitely like there's some other ones. Like there are some other ones.
So one that's really big is I think there's a Gengar Prime. I'm pretty sure there's a
Yeah,
Gengar Prime.
2010. Yeah, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure. Yeah,
he's just sticking his tongue out. It's a really ridiculous. There's not much going on in terms of the art there. It's just a really crazy, uncomfortably close up of Gengar.
yeah. I
Um,
know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's a good
but
one.
the level X Gengar is fire. Is
Yeah,
fire, and I'll grab that guy out real quick. Well, we can definitely look at some of the PSA, some of the lower PSA grades. Got some. This is like my low PSA grade little briefcase. Wow, it's really little. Look at that! Like impaled the
oh
foam.
yeah,
Oh yeah, this was what Buddy sent me when I got the Umbreon Gold
that's
Star.
cool. I like that.
Isn't that sick?
That's really nice.
Like put
Yeah.
the little note on there. I'm keeping that for a long time.
What grade?
Um,
Not that it matters. What grade is that? A 7?
that is a 7.
That's cool. That's nice.
And this will be like for cards that I'm like sentimental about but don't want to do anything with.
Yeah,
Um, I just took this one off the market.
I love that.
Um, but yeah, the
That's prime,
Raichu
right?
Prime. I
Yeah,
think I want to start collecting primes too, like primes that I like.
yeah.
Um, Gyarados. Oh, dude, this Venusaur is absolutely sick. The
Damn,
Supreme Victor's Venusaur is
that's
dope.
really cool.
It's
I
only an
wish
8.
that was a vintage
I
card. That's super sick.
I would love this, dude. So there, 2009 to 2012. There's some amazing stuff from that era.
Yeah.
Um, oh yeah,
Well, that's
Power
the
Keepers.
'07. That's the '07 Zard, right?
Yeah, I would love to
Yeah,
have
yeah,
had
yeah.
this in a 10. It's kind of weak though. I'm gonna be honest.
I
There's
like the
something.
moon. I think it's cool.
It is cool, and it's kind of like it's got the moon behind. It's kind of like your type of cards that you'd enjoy.
Yeah.
We got this Dark Blastoise
Gorgeous.
that I picked up from the shop. That's an 8. But
8.
okay, what are we
Yeah.
doing here? We're
There's your
looking
Skyridge.
for the level. Yeah, Skyridge
Arcanine.
Arcanine that I can't bring myself to get rid of. Bro, this thing was like 400 or 500 bucks. It's like a grand in an 8 right now. It might be a little more than that.
Damn, beautiful.
Yeah,
I
like
like
what?
the Aquapolis one and the light one, but that's a beautiful card. That's a gorgeous
It
card.
it is beautiful. I really just keep it because I have like 200 bucks in it, so there's not much in it. So
Yeah,
I've always been kind of like, this
the
isn't really
red
even
guard
worth
looks
selling
good
it.
on that too. Yeah,
Um, but dude, I definitely prefer the Aquapolis Arcanine is like,
it's
gotta
goaded.
get that one. Gotta get that one.
Yeah, the
Another
light.
EX that's a lower grade, but
Oh, that's sick.
I'm about to take this one off of my eBay too,
I
even
like
though
that.
it's
I
a
feel
lower
like he's
grade.
in like an ice, coming out of an ice cave.
I don't know
That's
what's
sick.
going on there.
I like that one.
Um, this one I was gonna try and get rid of, and just could not. Once I get the lighting on it, I'm like, fuck, you can't sell this.
Yeah, that's nice too. I'm a big Espeon. Espeon's in my top 10, so I
The
like
the
that one.
the EX Delta species, bro, getting these in all nines, like the Umbreon is so sick, dude. They all look so good. The Umbreon, the Flareon, the
Yeah.
Jolteon, like literally every single one looks fucking fire.
Oh, here's
Um,
the bet. I love this Flareon so
dude,
much.
this Flareon, I would love to have this in a 10.
That's such a sick card,
It's
bro.
such a
Yeah.
good card.
Yeah. The Vaporeon in that set too is gorgeous.
But yeah, the level X's are very reminiscent of those old EXs with the hollow border. So I
Yeah.
really like the level X's for that reason. This one's not really shining off that nicely. But but yeah, here it is. Here's that Gengar. Dude, this Gengar is insane. If we can get this in the light.
It's like coming out of the card. That's crazy.
Dude, it's insane. It's just like a
Yeah.
gold star.
Yeah.
It's
That's
honestly just like a
cool.
gold star.
That's nice. Yeah, I like
So
that.
and I think a lot of people definitely like level X's have taken off. But you see in his eyes, you get the hollow in his
Like
eyes.
through his eyes. Yeah. That's
Yes, and there's a swirl in his eye, which is sick.
what?
Yeah,
That's really
I
sick.
paid 40 bucks for this card at the shop, and we graded it like literally like maybe a month or two later. It wasn't like I sat and sat and sat and then graded it. So yeah, and the way the eyes light up too.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Definitely, this is definitely one of the best Gengars out there.
Yeah, really
Um,
nice. Is that your War Turtle Air?
here's the infamous Wartortle that has this. I don't even know if people are
The
gonna be able to
gold.
see it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
see that double stamp is really special.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan, do you have the War Turtle Air where there's, where
And it's
Squirtle is?
so obvious. This is so obvious, and they still didn't fucking put it as an error. It was so fucking obvious.
Hey, you know where Squirtle is on that card? Do you have the War Turtle where there's the War Turtle on there? Do you know what I'm talking about? The air for the War Turtle?
Oh, the stage
Yeah,
error.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Do you have
No,
that one?
now Austin knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, Austin knows. He
Um,
says, yes, yes, he does, Billy. There's that Mew. That's beautiful.
and I have two more of these I'm about to grade. Honestly, this thing is such a pain in the ass to get a 10 on. Honestly, the more I look at this, I'm like, it wasn't that off center. It was a little off center. God, dude.
Austin says Espeon is my daughter's favorite. I love Espeon. Espeon's my favorite evolution. Definitely.
I think they did me wrong on this one, but I feel like this should have been a 10, but it's all good. It's all
That
good.
pink looks so good on that, bro.
Get this jungle that I pulled myself. Still didn't get a
I
10.
love Tensor.
All right. We
Oh,
got the
Raichu, you got the
okay.
dog. Let's
So
go.
these are cool just as my placeholders for now, but I would definitely love to get this trio.
Yeah, I mean, what's okay? I think I know the answer, bro. But is Entei your favorite out of those three? Like for the art and the dogs. Like, what's your favorite dog?
Yeah, probably Entei. The Raiku's sick. The Raiku's so sick, but
Yeah,
yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Entei because the Suicune kind of has like the nose of Suicune kind of looks like it's a duck bill or something. You know what I mean?
yeah. They
Like
should have called it legendary cats. They look like cats.
yeah, everybody says that too. Um, like dead ass, like they don't look like
Wait,
dogs
that
at
that's
all.
that's a lion.
Like a
The
fucking
Entei.
tiger. Yeah.
That's a
Oh
lion.
wow, this one has a sick swirl. I didn't even notice that swirl. Holy shit,
Top right, yeah.
that's
That's sick.
beautiful. Um. But yeah, this just looks so tough.
Yeah,
Speaking of Entei, dude, the movie promo Entei is so
that one's
nice.
sick. Yeah, I like that
I
one.
love the movie promo Entei. Yeah, this is my like nothing to be too proud of, too crazy, but I like these cards. They were just such cheap finds.
Yeah. Hey, so are you a dog or a bird guy? Like, if you had to choose between the legendary birds and legendary dogs, who would you take?
Um, Austin's like, Orion, it's 2:30. It's like way past your bedtime. Dude, I don't even know what I'm gonna do, bro. Like, so first off, to answer that question, um, legendary dogs. Legendary dogs. I love the legendary birds, but dude, the dogs all the
Dog.
way are just
Yeah,
better.
same
Um,
here.
also, like, if the I also feel like um if the birds maybe had a slightly better design, I don't know. I don't know what I would have wanted from them. They did such a great job with everything. I mean, I don't know.
The
I'm
Articuno is so majestic and beautiful. Like, that's my favorite, the Articuno.
Yeah, Moltres just kind of reminds me of like a fire crane and
I love Moltres. This
Zapdos is just like a
Scourge Moltres.
woodpecker that just fucking or no, Zapdos reminds me of that the Fox and the Hound, that movie with the bird. And
Yeah,
he gets like shocked at one point. That's what the Zapdos reminds me of.
yeah.
Let's see. But yeah, I don't even know. Like Orion, you got to look for your lizard soon. So yeah, like I don't know what I'm gonna do because my we have the go ahead from this neighbor that our bearded dragon escaped into their yard, but it's under their deck, and the deck is like a low profile deck that only has like a foot of clearance, so I can't even very easily get underneath the deck.
Huh.
Bro, dude, I'm so fucking cooked tomorrow. I have a double at the bar. I have to work from one p.m. to 1 in the morning. So,
Damn.
or 2 in the morning, who knows? Probably gonna be like a 13-hour shift. It's gonna suck balls. And then like I have to ship some stuff out in the morning. There's like no time to look for this lizard.
You
And
gotta look for Zard. You gotta look for Zard for a
bro,
bit.
it's like honestly it's been good. It's been healthy to like do this stream actually. Like for a second there I kind of forgot about it. Um But yeah, that is the reality that I gotta get up early in the morning. I don't even want to go to bed tonight. Like I honestly just want to
Power through.
even Diana knows like she's not gonna like tell me like you shouldn't play video games or stay up. Like I'm all fucked up in the head. Looking for that lizard all day today just really messed me up.
Is there
Um,
any way you could stay up and
bro,
drink some energy stuff?
bro, it's so basically at like the crack of dawn at like 5, 6 o'clock when it's like during the day, I'm basically gonna go over there. I'm gonna go over to that neighbor's house because they told us we could go over there. And I'm gonna go over there and look for the lizard because if I can find him before like I don't know before 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, if I could find him early and then bring him back home, ship the stuff out, like I can get my fucking shit back on track because at first, I had already processed that we lost the bearded dragon. Like he's gone. We're not getting him back. And so I'm at work, like processing it, working through it, it's whatever. Like tomorrow's another day. And
Yeah,
then my wife sends me this message that's from Facebook, the Facebook group message, and it's like, "Oh, I think I found your bearded dragon. He's been in my backyard basking against a tree." And I'm like, fuck, we just reopened this whole fucking trauma of like I thought
yeah,
the lizard was gone, and he's gone. He's gone. It's done, dude. When I say this lizard fucking so surpassed any expectation I could have had as far as his ability, his resilience, his athleticism, bro, this fucking bearded dragon went like a whole block or 2 blocks over in our neighborhood. I have no idea how he did it, bro.
that's crazy.
He scaled like,
Probably looking for you.
bro, he scaled like 5 foot, like chicken wire fences. Like, I'm like, how did he do this? So Dude, bearded dragons are incredible, bro. Like they can live in weather that doesn't even work for them. Like they can be outside for extended periods of time, even though they're not supposed to be. Oh, nice. I'm digging the PJs. Nice
Yeah, bro.
PJs.
I got the line. I
Bro, those
got
are fire.
Venusaur,
Um,
Bulbasaur, Ivysaur. But yeah, dude, you'll find Zard, bro. You will.
I got Aspen a Venusaur plushie the other day.
Oh, Venusaur, I love Venusaur. Venusaur is in my top 5. 100%.
Bro, they killed it on the plushie. But yeah, I have no idea how tomorrow's gonna
You'll
go.
find Zard, I have faith. 100%. But definitely look for him. Definitely like look for him for sure. You
I'm just
got it.
like the neighbors that found him in their backyard. Bro, dude, I thought a hawk took him. Tim's like, "You're lucky an owl didn't snag him." Like, yeah, bro. I thought he was done from the very beginning when he was gone. I was like, "There's no way this lizard doesn't move. Like our Beardy doesn't ever move. Like he always just chills with us." So when he was gone, it was like, something very wrong just happened. It's like I'm like having a hard time wrapping my brain around the fact that in 20 minutes he fucking like he scurried out of there. Like, bro, we had him on a table out on our deck. So he jumped off the table, plopped on the ground, and then bolted like, bro, I came up here to make a YouTube video and went down and he was gone. So
Damn.
I'm like, I can't believe. But yeah, like 2 blocks over, like went through like 6, 7, 8 people's backyards. I'm like,
Crazy.
how? I can barely get this dude to run across our living room for a worm. How did he like so
Yeah. You'll find him, bro.
yeah, we'll find him. We'll find him. That's gonna make a sick video too. If we can find him and I can be like, we got Zard, like most people are gonna be like, what is this guy talking about? But
Yeah.
anybody in the Discord knows that like I've been freaking out about this all fucking day. Um
And
but yeah, I think that's probably let's see, any other chats. Do you guys have anything else? Um Ryan needs to dress up as a daddy bearded dragon to find his Charmander. That's great. Guys, do you have any other questions? Is there anything you want to ask me or ask Billy before we call this one a night? It's been a fantastic stream. I'm glad everything went well. It looks like we didn't have anything going wrong during the stream. Um, I
yeah, it's
should
been
sleep.
fun, man. Thank you for having me. Any other things chat want to ask, just let me know. Anything vintage, I'll be able to answer.
Real Bane, dude's been waiting to jet off. He's free now. Let him be.
Oh, Zard, yeah.
Yeah. My daughter loves our beardy dragon, so only 11 for Billy. Yeah, you lucky dog. Fucking 240 over here. All
Dang, man.
right. Chat looks like they are good. Usually they come in a little late.
Hey,
Uh,
the Austin, the sweater is custom, bro. It's custom. He said where you get the sweater.
uh why does Billy look like a real life Pokemon trainer?
Right? No, I'm
Because he is one.
I am one, bro. Once he beat Giovanni, I'm the next trainer at the end.
No, you're good. You're good, Rillo. Honestly, I that's kind of how I was finding peace in this whole situation. I'm like, dude, we bought him as a captive little baby. We raised him. He's a full body lizard now. Like he's living his life. He's out there either a hawk got him or he's living his best life. It wasn't until someone in our neighborhood Facebook group, an old dude posted a photo and was like, "This guy's on my front lawn." But he didn't send it to us at 4 p.m. when it happened. He sent it to us at like 9 p.m., way after the fact. And so we're like, dude, that's our bearded dragon that we posted about today. He's in your yard. So which is sketchy because it's by a main road, and yeah, it's dude, he'll be there. He'll be there. Um, but yeah, guys, just send me your good energy. And it looks like we are good to go for the stream. Billy, I'll let you get some sleep. I'll get some sleep, and we'll do another one of these soon. Maybe we will get some. We'll get some other topics together in the future. But this is a big deal. Billy has paved the way for everybody, basically, because I think it's time we start doing these dual streams again. We will still continue to do the streams on our own, but if anybody is dead set on being on a stream and they really want to come on, people can just put that out there in the Discord and be like, "Hey, Ryan, I want to go on," and we can pick names out of a hat if we need to, but we can pick people who want to come on. Anyways, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. Some of you I will be having on these streams probably eventually, so I look forward to that. Anyways, thank you everybody who came out tonight. Please make sure to like and subscribe and all that cringy bullshit. Make sure that you share it. Make sure that you join the Discord. Please join the Discord. You don't have to join the Discord, but it would mean a great deal, and it would also allow me to find more topics and connect to more collectors. Um, anyways,
Yeah,
peace
it's
out,
been
everybody.
lots of fun. Thanks for having me on, bro. Appreciate you.
Absolute dude. It's been an absolute honor. Thank you
Yeah,
for coming
it
on.
was really fun. I had a great time. Thank
Hell
you.
yeah. All
All
right.
right,
Until
cool.
next time, everybody.
Peace out.
Peace, guys.